What's up, Bravehearts? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about love and hate and how these two emotions can either make us or break us. All our lives, we have a choice between love and hate of others and to love and hate ourselves. To me, life without love for ourselves or others is like a tree without fruit, or a child without cake or presents on their birthday. Love is the very essence and vital component to this thing we call the human experience of life. And at some point, we've all experienced these emotions. Whether it's towards another human who cares for you or has loved you, or someone who's wronged you in some way. Either you can dwell on it and let it consume you, or you can move past it and let it build you up. And sometimes, even with ourselves, we can hate ourselves for not living up to our expectations, or we can love ourselves for exceeding our expectations and feeling that sense of self-worth and pride. I believe we're all here to create and build ourselves and each other to a higher form of self. And through acceptance, growth, and overall just a sharing of experiences, together we can make this existence a lot better on all of us and teach each other something. However, you have to learn to love and heal yourself before you can love and heal others. And love and hate, these emotions, we're not born with them. We're taught them. They become ingrained in us, whether it's watching our parents and other adults and how they express and show these emotions, or our friends, our partners, our co-workers, and how we all manage and deal with love or hating something or someone. And you have to have the power of free will and choice to understand that you can heal, not harm. You can love and not hate. You can create and not destroy. And these emotions can feed us and nurture us and develop us and help us grow, or they can consume us in a self-destructive way and possibly even destroy us. And we have to be able to get in touch with ourselves and what we feel and how we think under the presence of these emotions. And we have to be able to forgive and forget, or you can dwell and harbor resentment. And not to confuse sadness and anger, because those are two emotions that I feel are necessary for personal growth and development. And there's very healthy ways and outlets to channel those emotions, such as journaling, writing in a diary, or listening to music. Maybe you go to the gym, hit a punching bag, or run on a treadmill. Or you like going for a nice jog in the park, or maybe you like swimming, or painting, or sculpting. Whatever it is that helps you release those emotions in a positive light is okay. That's a natural feeling or feelings that we're going to have, is sadness and anger. But hate is a different kind of animal, because hate has negative consequences, not just to yourself, but the people around you. And it can lead you down a dark rabbit hole of not just seeing the world around us in a bad light, but also draining you of all your energy. Because it takes all your focus, all your drive, and your mind, body, and spirit to look at things in a negative light and not be able to focus on the goodness in your life and the things that not just people have to offer to you, but you have to offer to everybody else. And unfortunately, the price of hate is loving yourself less, because you can't focus on your best interests and self-care because you're too focused on sabotaging somebody else's. For example, I remember as a patient care technician in my hospital, this is before I became a nurse, it was me and somebody else. We were cleaning this patient up, and he must have been recently diagnosed with a chronic health condition. He was bedridden, and we basically changed his gown, changed his bed sheets. I even drew his blood work, because that was one of my responsibilities at the time. And I also sent his urine to the lab for analysis. This is part of the basic workup in the emergency room. And, after cleaning him up, we were in there for like 30, 40 minutes. And we had gowns on, so we were drenched in sweat. Our backs kind of hurting because he was kind of on the bigger side. And I remember after all that, we were getting ready to finish up. And instead of saying thank you, he just basically told us, this isn't doing much for me. I'm still in pain. You didn't help. And, I could have dwelled on that and said, that's all you have to say, and told him how rude and disrespectful he was. But instead, I thought about it and I said, you know what? I hope you feel better. And just ring the alarm. And if you need us, we'll be right outside. And everything's going to work out. Just believe in yourself and also in what we can do for you. And you're going to be all right. You're going to get through this. And just the shock and disbelief in his face that, I would even reply with such compassion and kindness after him telling me, how, I guess, ungrateful he was for what we've done and how we were helping him. Even if it was just cleaning him up and getting some blood work and things like that. But right before I walked out the door, he basically said, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm just going through a lot, and I appreciate all your help. And that actually kind of resonated with me, because at the end he even told me it's because of people like you that I still have faith in the world. And that helped lit like a smile on my face and a glow that even people who are necessarily under duress or stress, or you think they hate you at that moment, it's not really that. You just never know what they're going through. And with a little love and kindness and compassion, it could go a long way. And what you give is what you get. So I just, not absorbed the negativity that I could have thought was consuming him, and instead just show him kindness, and I got it right back. And also, it's just articulating and processing your emotions, and, understanding that it's not worth it to hate something or someone. And kind of ask yourself too, what makes you feel those emotions under those circumstances or situations when you feel hate? Is there any past traumas or fears or conditions that have led you to hate this individual or this situation, any particular situation that you're in? And, love overpowers hate by 2's. History has shown us that. And you have to be able to fight hate with love. And it's true, kindness kills. Kindness kills. Kill anger with kindness. So, loving yourself and loving others even has positive health benefits, such as decreasing your blood pressure, decreased cardiac risk, improved immune health, faster recovery from illness. So there's a lot of other upsides besides just being a good person and doing right and, committing yourself to just helping others and just being overall positive. However, on the other end of the spectrum, when you have hate in your heart, you have lower energy levels, and there's a stress hormone called cortisol, which is a real thing. And it causes you to yell and physically lash out because of the neurochemical imbalances in your brain and, in your body. You're just, so much of this hormone is running through you that you can't concentrate or think correctly or navigate your emotions in the right way. And, you kind of have to have that conversation, like I said, with yourself and really ask yourself, could my past experiences be getting me to feel this way? Is there any fear or trauma or rejection in my life that's getting me to look at the world in such a hateful view and look at people as such untrustworthy individuals, and not giving anyone a chance, or putting up a roadblock and a wall to myself and to other people to let them in and share these experiences and just be kind to people and willing to talk and conversate and just get to know someone, And it's important to get to the root cause of this emotion and these experiences of unhealed psychological wounds, because they're not only interfering with your healing process and your journey to self-improvement and self-love, but it's also canceling out any chance of you being able to show anybody else and show others self-love and any kind of gratitude and compassion. And there's a great quote by Albert Einstein. I really like this quote because it goes something like this. There's an extremely powerful force that so far cannot be explained by science. It's a force that includes and governs all others. A phenomenon that rules the universe and has not yet been identified by us. That universal force is love. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, morph up. Bye.